Hey guys, 𝗀𝐈𝐏𝐒 Hendrickson coming at you here today. Just actually got off the golf course. You can probably tell I'm a little sun-kissed. But anyway, got me kind of thinking about a little message I wanted to share with you guys. What that is just 5 tips that I use for making valuable connections and just ways that I like to network. And since I'm doing that a lot more in the summertime when I'm golfing, I just wanted to share them with you. Hey guys, 𝗀𝐈𝐏𝐒 Hendrickson coming to you here today. So we're going to be talking about networking and my 5 tips that I want to give you. So feel free to drop your favorite emoji. Go ahead and say hi if you want to. I'm going to leave a link below at the end of this. You can jump on there and feel free to subscribe as well. If you're anything like me, meeting new people can be kind of a daunting task. Networking doesn't need to be that way. So this week what I want to do is just share a couple tips with you, different ways that you can focus on networking that doesn't make it seem like work, make it seem more valuable, not only for you, but for who you're networking with. Tip number 1, be prepared. What I mean by be prepared is if you're going to a networking meeting or some type of event, what you want to do is before you get there, kind of think about it in your head, think about what it is that you want to say. Once you get there, people are going to ask you what you do. They're going to want to know how you can help them. So you want to make sure you have that answer ready to go into your head. We all know what we're going to do, but sometimes it still catches you off guard. So you want to be prepared for that. Make it short, make it sweet, but make it valuable. You want to be able to let people know what you do, and not only what you do, but what you can do for them. This is going to make it a long-lasting experience for not only you, but also for the people that you're networking with. Tip number 2, don't hijack someone's time. Yes, you'll want to talk about yourself. Yes, you're going to want to let other people know what it is that you do and how you can help them. But you also want to make sure you have some time for what they do. You want to have a little common ground. Maybe think of something such as golf or some other type of activity besides work you might have in common, some type of common ground where you guys can talk with each other, converse on a certain level, and not have it all just be about work. You want to get to know them and who you're actually dealing with. Nobody wants to stick around and talk to someone who only just wants to talk about themselves. Number 3, try touching on a topic other than work. So, as we all know, networking usually consists on a work level basis, but try to go out of your way, like I said before, touch on something such as a favorite sports team or golfing, which I like to do this time of year. It could also be a hometown, where you're from. You want to get to know and leave a long-lasting impression on whoever it is that you're working with, longer than just today. So something to connect you that is not work-related, that will give them a little trigger or make them think of you. Tip number 4, take a selfie. So a lot of these networking events that I go to, it's different people. Maybe you see them on a day-to-day basis. You want to snag a selfie with them. That way this might be the first time you've met them. They can go right into your phone or right into your email with their contact, a photo. This way you're going to remember where you met them at. You'll see everything in the background. So not only can it be a selfie, I just recommend these because a lot of networking events that I go to, people are always taking selfies. It's not weird at all, and it just gives you that one place, the one time, and gives you one more thing to kind of look back on and remember how you know that person and where you first met them. Number 5, always remember to follow up. Now, once you meet these important people at your events, you want to make sure you follow up with them. One of the best ways that I find is when you follow up with them, what you'll want to do is reach out to them the next day or a couple weeks later and just keep them in your circle. Keep them in your circle of influence, in your circle of friends. This is going to create another long-lasting friendship that will go on for years and years, no matter if you're still in the same niche or still in the same business or not. Once you connect with people, the fortune is in the follow-up. This is the true test of networking. If you can keep this follow-up going and keep these circle of friends growing, you can even introduce your circle of friends to one another. That's just the main ingredient to building a strong network and keeping friends and acquaintances for years to come. All right, those are my 5 tips for creating valuable connections that will last a lifetime. Make sure you drop your favorite emoji below. I'm going to actually leave a link to this video below. Feel free to subscribe. We'd love to see you on the next video. So have a good day. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching or listening. I hope this content has helped you in some way. Maybe it motivated you, maybe it inspired you, maybe it actually triggered something in your head to make you get out of that rut or get out of your own way. Maybe it simply entertained you. I'm just an ex-service industry guy who, once I decided I didn't want to live in that fast-paced life anymore, decided to go my own way. I felt like I was out on an island. Everyone who I'd known for years suddenly wasn't around, and it was a whole new feeling. After spending tons of my savings, going into deeper debt, I realized that it was really time for a change and there's something I needed to do about it. After being at a mental rock bottom, I decided that I had to pull myself up, do something different, and that's how I got into the world of marketing. Now, I've been almost 2 years removed from the corporate life, and I've never looked back. If you want to follow me on my journey, or connect later on or in the future, or even if you just want to follow me, you can either find me at my blog at 𝐷'Markhendrickson.com. Once again, that is 𝐷'Markhendrickson.com. Or if you're watching this video, you can click on the link below. Once again, I'm Anthony Hendrickson, and we'll see you on the inside. Okay, bye-bye.